I grew up in Jefferson City, Missouri. I'm the director of campus ministry at Helias Catholic High School. I teach senior theology as well, so getting to try to help form the leaders of our school. I'm also the offensive coordinator for our football team. I had known Lucy my whole life. Our sisters were lifelong best friends, still are. I think after our third date, I knew that she was the one who God had for me. We dated for about a year, we're engaged for a year, and then got married, and it's just been such a joy and blessing. Colby is 2.5. He is just a little bundle of energy. Lily is 1, and she's just the most precious little girl ever. They're becoming really great buddies. I think Lily is a special miracle. It had been a couple months where something just didn't feel right. You know, I was having a lot of discomfort and pain. And I think that maybe every guy has a little bit of stubbornness as well of, oh, this is all just gonna work itself out. Well, it wasn't working itself out. Things were getting worse. When I got my diagnosis, Colby was 6 months old. Life is just getting started, and we had this dream and this hope of having a really big family. And early on, we're like, is it gonna be possible, right? And so you could say that life really threw a curveball early on in that. To hear a doctor tell you that you have cancer, it does shake you. It can rock you to your core. The question does cross your mind of, is this gonna end my life? What brought me to Siteman was my mom. She was, I think, the one who I really give the credit to being the bridge to connect me with Dr. Woody. There were so many questions that you just didn't know how things were gonna play out. Did I have cancer? If I did, what type of cancer was it? And all that. So that drive up, I'll never forget making that with a lot of questions. And I think the thing that I really appreciate about Dr. Woody is he was really the first one to say, you have cancer and you're gonna be okay. He was so direct, but so kind and compassionate in that moment. So that drive back to Jeff City, even though I had cancer, even though I knew I was gonna have to go through treatment, my heart was really at ease knowing that I was gonna be under his care. The thing with testicular cancer is they actually won't know for sure what type of cancer it is till after the orchiectomy. So they had to remove my right testicle. It came back being stage 1 seminoma, which that's one that is very treatable. My prognosis and treatment for the long term looked really, really strong. Very shortly after my surgery, we were able to find out that we were pregnant again, and we got to have our precious little girl, Lily, and I think she's an extra special miracle with the uncertainty of having testicular cancer. And God blessing us with her, we have very grateful hearts. It has given me, I think, a new appreciation for every single day of life. I was so supported by our faith community, bringing meals, notes, texts, calls, just really checking in. It made me feel so loved. Right now in my cancer journey, I'm 2 years cancer-free, which I'm just so grateful for. And right now I'm in surveillance mode, and I think I will be for about the next 20 years, and I'm great with that. The level of care that you get from the person who greets you, to the nurses, to when you check in, to the doctors, to them saying goodbye on the way out, and you really feel so cared for. And I could not be more pleased and more grateful for how I've been treated here. My life is everything that I dreamed of and more after my cancer diagnosis.